Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Marvel? It's a match so obvious, but it's almost surprising that it hasn't happened. With Marvel taking Hollywood by storm and Johnson towering over the industry literally and figuratively, you'd think they'd cross paths. But here we are, wondering why the two most significant entertainment forces never joined. And yes, there are some solid reasons why. First, let's talk allegiance. While Marvel has the Avengers, Johnson has long aligned with their comic rival, DC. In 2014, he was cast as Black Adam, a major and criminal anti-hero in DC's Shazam series. Fans expected him to show up alongside Shazam in 2019, but Johnson's charisma needed a solo spotlight. By 2017, DC had confirmed Black Adam was getting his film. This DC role made it tricky for Johnson to pivot to Marvel. Not only does Marvel rarely share its stars with DC, but Johnson's Black Adam role hinted that he was already locked into the superhero game. Still, being too busy to join Marvel doesn't seem like a Rokc's problem, right? Well, maybe. Johnson is famously the hardest working guy in Hollywood. He's got a full plate between shooting Fast and Furious films, leading Jumanji, tackling Disney's Jungle Cruise, and even launching the Titan games. He's also busy with $7 Productions, his tequila label, and that little project called Life. Could it be that a Marvel movie just hasn't squeezed into his insane schedule? And here's the kicker. Johnson loves control. Marvel? Not so much. Johnson's movies are a family affair, with his $7 Productions guiding almost every project he's in. Remember when he rewrote the end of Rampage so the gorilla could survive? Or when he stepped away from Fast and Furious to lead his Hobbs and Shaw spin-off? Marvel Studios, led by Kevin Feige, doesn't do creative control handouts. Marvel rarely collaborates on production credit, which might not suit Johnson's taste. Then there's Marvel's love for surprises. Casting Johnson in the MCU might feel a bit too on the nose. Marvel has a rep for offbeat choices. Chris Pratt as Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord, Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. Casting Johnson as a superhero could seem a little too predictable, even if he does look like he was chiseled straight from a comic book. On top of all that, Marvel contracts are known to be intense. When an actor signs on, they're locked into multiple films, often for years. Think of Chris Evans and his long run as Captain America. For Johnson, whose career thrives on flexibility and frequent new projects, signing a Marvel mega deal might be limiting. Despite all this, Johnson has hinted at being open to Marvel. After Avengers Endgame shattered records, he congratulated Marvel, even name-dropping Feige, and hinting that our assistants have been trying to get us together for dinner. So, who knows? Marvel may yet smell what The Rock is cooking.